So you see us, we're going right there. Okay. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Oh, well, that happened. Okay. So it's the animation bugged out a little, but there we go. You see the hyper jump lights went on. That was kind of cool if you could get it. Yeah, and then it goes right back here. Hello everyone and welcome back to a new Roblox video. Today I'm going to show you how to create your own Bloxies, the 2020 Bloxies to be more specific in 2021. Let's do this. So first what you're going to do is you're going to create a you're going to create a model called well, okay, wrong thing. You're going to create a model called trackless rig tutorial. And then it's going to have a part called humanoid root part. And this part could be anywhere. It doesn't have to be in a specific place. But preferably, I don't know why it's here. So I'm gonna bring it out of the model just so I can move it over. Yeah. So I'm gonna bring the humanoid root part right behind it is where it's preferably supposed to go. Or inside of it at the bottom there. That's also a good place. And then I'm gonna bring it in. And now I gotta redo the motor 3Ds because that's also a process in this. So I'm gonna Control Z a few times to see. It had a motor 3D with the part 1 and base. Okay, so basically now that I got a part named humanoid root part in here, I'm going to go into the Easy Weld plugin by Moon Animator, which is a necessary plugin. You have to have it for this. And then you are going to go to base part humanoid root part with base right there, and you're going to press join in place. And that's going to make a weld, a motor 6D, not 3D, my mistake. And this is just a regular weld from the base to the TV, which is right here because everything's going to need to be welded. It can't be anchored in order to animate. Yeah, so this TV right here, it has a surface GUI with a video frame and an image label. And the video frame is a video that I found from the videos tab on the toolbox. Roblox creates those videos, so you could just go here and grab any video that you want, and that's how in the preview you saw how it was playing that countdown. That's because Roblox creates that. So I gotta find. Did they remove that tab? Oh, I'm blind. I am so blind. There's a TV intermission. There's everything here, so you can go there. Bubble countdown. I used another type of countdown. There's a connecting screen, which is kind of cool. Particle disco lights, anything, just grab it here, and you're gonna press this little button next to it, and then this button, and then copy asset ID. It's gonna pop up right there. I'm using this type of capture on OBS right now, so you're not able to see it, but you want to press that. Okay, now this image label pops on after the countdown is done, and it's what's showing right now because in the video frame it enabled or visible. Yeah, it says visible is true. There's something holding it from playing. We'll see in a second. Yeah, we'll see in a second in the scripts because I made this a long time ago. So in lighting here, we have a sky. It's a nebula sky. You could just copy those settings. Bada boom. In replicated storage, there's a remote event called intro, just like that. In server script service, there's an event. So when game.players.player added, I'm gonna actually add a wait to here. So we're gonna fire the client and the player as the parameter right there. And then this is the event that plays our animation, but I gotta show you how to make the animation first, so don't worry about that. Moon Animator export, so that's the exported file. And in starter GUI, yeah, so actually don't worry about this because I don't use this. So the script that said intro colon fire, just don't worry about it. So this is supposed to wait 20 when the player joins. I don't think it does that though. Uh it oh, okay. So what we're gonna do, game.players.player added colon connect function and can we do player? Yeah, okay. And then we'll add an extra end with that there. And then right here we're gonna do a wait 10. Okay, that should be good. And that's the animation ID I'm using. It won't work for you, but you can copy the script for right now. You'll just have to leave this animation ID blank. So you can, basically what we do to make this possible is a thing called an animation controller. And it makes a model or part, able to animate, without a humanoid inside of it. So that's cool. Then there's the model here called base. It's a transparent part a little above the actual base, and it has a weld to the actual base, which is right here. And then these parts are just all welded together, so, and everything's welded, so yeah, don't worry about those, it's just for design. The seats here are also welded. I just take the whole model and put it through the Moon Animator weld thing. And spawn location is also welded to the base. Anyway, let's go and show you how to make the animation now. So, I'm gonna open up the animation that I have, which is, I think it's this one. I gotta find it. Nope, not that one. Open animation. Maybe it's test 3. No, I think it was test 2. Yep. Wait, what? Maybe it was test 1. Oh, my screen's frozen. My screen's frozen. Technical difficulties. Be right back. Okay, for some reason, I couldn't find the animation in Moon Animator. So we have a backup. I want you guys to use Moon Animator because it's a lot easier. But I'm going to open the original Roblox animation editor just so I can show you my thing. What? You guys can hear that I'm clicking that right now. Maybe if I do that. Oh, I have to select a rig first? Okay, trackless rig. Is it gonna make me... Maybe I select the humanoid root part? Maybe I select the base? I don't know. Bugging out here. But basically, you want to create an animation with the trackless rig using Moon Animator. I'm gonna show you guys how to do this somehow. So when you open Moon Animator, you want to create a new animation. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna open a display capture. There you go. So create a new animation, and that's gonna be number 1. Number 2, press plus left top of timeline. So it's at the left top of okay, that's weird. It's at the left of the timeline. And click rig and check rig option. 3, create your animation. Use the, I think to create a keyframe, you're going to press the plus on your number pad. Use the plus button on the number pad of your computer to add keyframes. Position each keyframe so that it creates a smooth animation. Okay, step 5. Add markers so we can access different parts of the animation through script. Part 6, export your animation. And once you export it, you're gonna press track and export it into like Explorer or Workspace or something like that. And it's gonna go into the server storage here. And it's going to go into Moon Animator Exports. And here's mine right here. It was under the trackless rig tutorial apparently, but I checked it and it's not under there anymore. So once you get it in here, you're going to right click on that and save to Roblox and save it as a new animation. Then get that ID just as you would do for any other animation file. Then you go into this and copy all this, including the part that I just added. Then you can also add the sounds in here. So in the sound service, I have an intro 1 and an intro 2. Copy that. And I also have other stuff here because I have markers. So if you don't have these markers, don't count this part here. But basically what this does is when it reaches a signal of delete countdown, so that's when the countdown is finished, it's going to turn the video framed visible to false. So that's how that works. It is visible at start, but it's turning it to false after the countdown is done. And then we have a get marker reach signal hyper jump, as you saw in the preview, and this prints out test 2, so I know it's working. And then it gets the hyper jump lights, which is a model in the workspace, so I'm gonna go to that right now. I knew that would send me really far, but basically all the parts in this are transparency false right now. So I'll show you. There's a few unions in these. It's because there's a lot more parts and I made them into unions. So if I set that to 0, it's a bunch of hyper jump lights. So basically what it's gonna do, it's gonna get children of the hyper jump lights, and it's gonna do a for loop through that group, and it's going to set each transparency to 0. What you can actually do equals v.transparency plus 0.1, and then you could do a little weight 0.05 or 0.1 there. I think 0.05 because there's a lot of parts there, so we can see how that works in the end. But yeah, that's basically what you do. This is what plays the animation for the whole thing. These are just extra parts. So if anything, just copy this, and I copied this from an animation script for a regular body. That's why it says that. So just load the animation, create the animation, and play the animation. Anyway, I'm gonna test it out now for the final time, and that was part 1. So let's test this out. So you can hear the music. No, you can't. Okay. So we're gonna sit down because if not, it's gonna teleport you. Test 1. So give it a second. Give it a second. There you go. We're going. I'm not necessarily going. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we got a little error with that. I'm gonna revert back to the way it was originally. There we go. Okay, we'll test it out one last time. Okay. 5, 6, 5. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And then we give it another 10 seconds. Okay, and then it goes. Here we go. Now it's going. So you see us, we're going right there. Okay. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Oh, well, that happened. Okay, so it's the animation bugged out a little, but there we go. You see the hyper jump lights went on. That was kind of cool if you could get it. Yeah, and then it goes right back here. So these were the hyper jump lights were a lot of just LED lights in the models, and I grouped them together and I unioned them. It lagged my computer a lot, so I don't suggest unioning them. Just get a lot of parts. But it makes it easier once you union them. Just a lot of parts unioning sometimes makes it very hard. So maybe union sections at a time, and then just have a lot of unions like I do. And that makes it a lot easier because the transparency is still controllable. Anyway, the hyper jump lights look a lot cooler when you actually have it straight, but the animation glitched out there. And I'll see you for the next part of this tutorial, which will probably be if I'm guessing, it will be like how to set the different worlds and go through the different worlds and actually have like story, because there's very limitations to what you can have on the monitor right now, so you really can't upload anything at the moment. Well, this is actually made by a different guy, so I wonder if you could just upload it for yourself. But maybe you could have like a fight loop on there, just entertainment to watch. I'm gonna do the best I can for the limitations Roblox has in place. Let's put it that way. Anyways, it's been real. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Face reveal at 2,000 subs. See you in the next one. Peace.